Honey, somebody must have had a real good question to ask me, or it must have about to been real good up in the room. Because as soon as we was about to answer the 3 questions, the live got shut off, Facebook. And as soon as I was finna tell the folk that I do story time with Tab, the live shut off. But you won't stop me. So come on back in the room. We're going to do the 3 questions, and then I'm going to get on out of here. Okay? Yes? Tab, that's good. Didi, what happened? Honey, how did the live get shut off? You see how the enemy works sometimes? Don't want you to get stuff out. Somebody might have had a question that really needed to be answered. And that's what, sometimes that's what happens. Oh, Didi, you said you asked where to start your vegan journey. Well, the very first thing I always tell people is know your why. Why do you want to be vegan? What is your why? Some people do it ethically for the animals. Some people do it for health reasons, which is why I did it originally. Some people do it just to lose weight. Everybody has a different reason. But then what is the why behind whatever your reason is? For me, it was life or death. I was sick for a long time. And it was the thing that made me feel better. So figure out what your why is. And if your why is strong enough, it won't feel hard. Because you'll be excited to figure it out. Every day. Yes? Next question. Diane, you said what size shoe I wear, girl? 7.5. Is that a real question? You want to send a girl some shoes, honey? 7.5 and sometimes 8. Address is in the bio, girl. Honey, send me a little pair of shoes, girl. I love a pair of shoes. You said, will I ever do a cookbook? I started one, but it was not sitting right in my spirit. So I stopped. And I live a life of obedience. And if it don't feel right, that means it ain't right. And when I pray about it, when God tell me to move on it, then I'll move. But there is one that has been started. So when the time comes, and if it's supposed to be, I will. But right now, that is not in, it ain't in the right now. It ain't in the right now. Let's see. How many questions was that? I ain't gonna the shoe question we won't really let be. So we'll do one more good question. And maybe another one if we feel like it. We can do that if we want to because it's our business. Valentina, I was at the Vegan Street Fair yesterday and Saturday all weekend. I don't have any more events right now in California. I'm in Atlanta this weekend. I'll be in Atlantic City, New Jersey in April. And then I'll be in North Carolina 2 times in May. And then I'll be back in Chicago, I think August, right? And in Ohio, Columbus, I think in June. But I don't have anything right now in California coming up. Okay. Hey, honey. Okay. So if you just came on and think this is the first live, it's not. I went live earlier and Facebook cut me off. But we made a pasta salad. So you have to go back and look at my first live to see us do that. And it's super quick. It's like literally, other than having to boil your noodles, it takes all of a good 8 to 10 minutes. And honey, you are set and can eat good. Okay? Nikki, you said, how long have I been growing Donna? Girl, me and Donna, I cut Donna off in 2017, but I shaved her off again Halloween of 2017. Honey, Donna had got real nice and long until about, 3-4 weeks ago when I had a terrible, supposed to be a trim, and he cut half of Donna off. So now Donna is trying to grow back. Okay, she's trying to grow back, but she's still up in there. What? Okay. Oh, yes. It's the Teach Your Heart Out conference this weekend in Atlanta. I'll post another link. I hope it's not sold out yet, but it might be. Well, look. Well, I hope it is sold out, but not. I hope not, because if somebody else want to get a ticket, they can come. But for the calls and what they're doing, that's why I say I hope it is sold out. It's amazing. What else? Let's see. Yeah, my dates are posted, but I'll repost them. I'm trying to see what else. What other question did you may have? Yay, Elizabeth. I hope to see you in Chicago, honey. I'm trying to see y'all messages. Gail, you said, what do I eat for breakfast, honey? So many things. Smoothies. I do juices. I make parfaits. I just made a good parfait for breakfast last Thursday on live. And I ate, my new favorite. Because I love avocado toast, but I've been trying not to eat so much bread, right? And I made avocado toast on a sweet potato. Think I didn't, honey, when I did. That avocado toast on that sweet potato. Avocado on top. You slice the sweet potato like toast. Slice it thin in slices. You can put it in a toaster about 3 or 4 times, or you can bake it like that. Put your little avocado on there, like butter. Spread it on there. Lay you a couple tomatoes on there, okay? Some mixed greens. Little white or red onion. Then a good old pickle. Lemon juice. That thing was good. Okay? You can do that. Or you can do some vegan yogurt or cereal or oatmeal. Or I love doing an avocado. I really... that avocado on recall is messing with my spirit. But I love eating avocado for breakfast sometime, and I sprinkle a little bit of avocado crack on it, and then I'll put a little pico de gallo in the middle and chop up some mango and throw that in there. Fix it, Jesus, fix it like you said you would. He gonna fix it. So that's it. That's it. Oh, and I do protein pancakes. I do a little bit of everything. Like oatmeal pancakes. They're super easy to make. I've done that on the live. I mean, it's so many things to eat for breakfast. Okay, y'all, here go. We have to get out of the mind frame that it's hard to be vegan or plant-based, okay? It's a mental thing. It is mental. Everything that we normally eat can be replaced with something else. You just have to take the time to really think about it, okay? But we are so conditioned to think, hey, when you hear, oh, she vegan or plant-based, we're conditioned to think, oh, what she eat? Salad all day and fruits and vegetables? That's it? Like it's a limited menu. But it ain't. It's so many options. And when you're just getting started, honey, there's so many like faux meats you can eat if you want to, like the fake sausages and different, all kinds of stuff. It's a mental thing, though. You have to change your way of thinking. There's options. And it's good stuff. Okay? You went pescatarian this week? Boy, very good. That's a start. Very good. How do you cook for your family if you're the only vegan? Honey, the same way. Now, when I very first started, my husband and my children were not on board. So I would cook every single thing vegan, which I still do. But I would cook, whatever meat that he may want. I would, put that in the oven. Then I would cook mine. But all the other dishes, they vegan. You make corn, you make beans, you make, salad, macaroni and cheese. You make all your sides vegan. And they'll just have their one, whatever, if you have a meat eater at the house, they have their one portion of meat, but make everything else vegan. So you ain't making 2 complete different meals. Our sides should be vegan anyway, right? I mean, switch your butters out. Use, maybe your oil is vegan, butter is not, but just switch those things out. And your milks, switch those out. Don't use, regular milk. Maybe use soy milk, rice milk, oat milk, almond milk, cashew milk, different things like that. But it's really not that hard. I promise you. I cook that way, and I still do, even though my daughters are vegan. But my family eats probably 3 to 4 vegan meals a week. Okay, like tonight, everything is vegan because the meatballs are vegan. But they love them. My son loves them. My husband loves them. When I make mac and cheese, it's always vegan. What else do I make that's always vegan? My lasagna is vegan, and it is my husband's favorite. Excuse me. So it's all a matter in how you do it. Okay? Don't get defeated. Don't do that to yourself. All right? You can do it. You can do it. You just gotta take a couple extra steps of thinking. Like, okay, now how can I do this? And make it fun. Don't make it difficult. All right? Get excited about it. Ooh, I'm finna change my life and maybe a little bit of my family's in the process. And have fun with it. Okay? Because Sean, you said, can I tell a difference in your health? Honey, I stand before you. I stand before you. Before I went vegan, honey, I had chronic fatigue and I laid in the bed. Gosh, 80% of my day, I was exhausted. I could not do anything without having full-on pain in my head, my body, everything. My body felt like it was turning against me. It was shutting down, and the doctors did not know why. So, honey, when I say, when you ask, do I feel healthier? Honey, absolutely. I thought I was going to die. Honey, I feel good, honey, and cute. Honey, I'm telling you, child, yeah, I feel amazing. Thank God for this journey. You said, can I make the lasagna on the live? I have. I'll repost the video, or you can just actually go into Facebook search and just search Tabitha Brown lasagna, and it'll pop up. Oh, didn't I look? I said 3 questions, but here we is still here. What time is it? Oh, look, wait a minute. Y'all, it's 6:42. Y'all know I'm supposed to go to the gym and try to get there by 7 so me and Joyce could work out real quick. Oh, Dom, you said I had chronic fatigue. It's a thing, chronic fatigue, where you are tired all the time. Like I would get 8-9 hours of sleep, wake up, and be exhausted. Okay? I would literally sleep all night, wake up, take my kids to school, come home, and get back in the bed until it was time to pick them up from school at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Chronic fatigue. Did not know why I was so tired. Honey, coffee, caffeine, nothing would help. Nothing. I was falling down when I was walking. My legs were going out on me. My head was spinning. I would be dizzy every day. Don't know why. Still don't. Still to this day, I do not know. But what I do know is after 10 days of starting a 30-day vegan challenge, after 10 days, my headaches went away. I started having energy again. And you know you've been sick for a while when you didn't even realize that your headaches was gone. It hit me out of nowhere. I was like, wait a minute, I ain't in pain. My head ain't hurting. And I had been having headaches in the back of my head, in my neck, because I have arthritis in my spine, right? I barely ever even have an issue with my arthritis anymore. Rarely ever. And I be at the gym trying to lift weights and stuff again. Like, honey, what? Now, I do got a little problem with this knee. I don't know what I did with it. I yard sailed too hard. And that's when it happened. I went to bend down at my yard sale and couldn't bend this knee. I was like, well, Lord, what did I do? I think I hit it on the futon and tore it up right good. But now I'm in physical therapy for that. They're trying to fix that. But that's what yard selling hard to do for you, okay? But, yeah, it really did. It really did fix me, in my opinion. Gladys, you might have chronic fatigue. A lot of people do. And also what I didn't know, and this was prior to me being vegan, I was at a 4 on my vitamin D level. A 4. And mind you, I was out trying to hike as often as I could, trying to get as much energy as I could, pushing myself to be in the sunlight. Even in the sun, my vitamin D was a 4. Honey, the doctor was like, girl, I don't even know how you not laid up in the hospital. So I had to be on 50,000 UIs or IUs or whatever it is of vitamin D prescription. And then 10,000 after that. And then now I take 5,000 vitamin D just to maintain it. But a lot of us, especially women of color, we are naturally deficient in vitamin D because we have all this melanin, right, which protects us from the sun. So we don't absorb sun the way other folk do because the melanin blocks it, okay? So we all are naturally deficient in vitamin D, so we have to be careful anyway. So if you ain't never had a physical, get your physical, get your blood work done, check your vitamin D, okay? Check it out because when you're low in vitamin D, you are also exhausted. You're also exhausted. So after I started taking my vitamin D and I still wasn't getting better, then I ended up going vegan. And it was like that in conjunction, honey, I don't know, whole life changed, okay? And our B12. And it's hard for all of us, you know, to absorb B12 in our bodies. Okay, so I take a B12 supplement, and I get B12 shots sometimes. Okay, so we have to do that. We got to take care of ourselves best way we can. All right, and when we learn something, honey, we must apply it. If we know better, we do better. Yes. See, Kiana, exactly. We have to check on ourselves. Oh, I heard the door open. That might be Choice. Oh, she's running to the bathroom. I might be in trouble, y'all. I was supposed to be getting ready to go to the gym with Choice. Okay, girl. We was just in here talking about the Lord and His goodness and Oh, let me cover the food up, child. Something just flew over here, honey. A gnat. Hold your mute. Let me get a little napkin and cover this up. We was just talking about how good the Lord is. You know, Choice, when you talking about and just talking about how to save folks' lives and stuff, you don't want to, huh? Don't put that pasta up. I just covered it. I just covered it, girl. But we need to put it in the refrigerator so it'll be chilled. But that's the other thing I forgot to tell y'all. You put your vitamin D, your pasta in the refrigerator so it'll be chilled, honey. It's amazing. It's so good. So anywho, ain't a good choice. But wait a minute, not eating it out the bowl is your girl. Girl, get you a little bowl. Here, girl, put you some in this bowl, girl. Don't eat too much because we finna go to the gym. Honey, Tristan went straight over there to the bowl, okay? So, anywho, I'm sorry my video got cut off early when we was cooking, but at least we did fix our pasta salad real quick. And I'm glad that we were able to ask a couple questions and talk about some things that sometimes we fail to do for ourselves, or sometimes we just don't know. And that's okay. I didn't know. It's a whole lot of stuff I still don't know. Every day we're learning, right? So don't be afraid to say you don't know, even when it comes to you. But do this for me. Listen to your body. Pay attention to it. It will tell you when something ain't right. And then go get yourself checked out. But if we have to be in touch with ourselves, because a lot of times we know something ain't right, but we don't really know exactly what it is, and we'll ignore it. And that is because we're not completely in touch with us. And then you'll go to the doctor, and the doctor said, well, what's going on? And you say, I don't know, I just don't feel like myself. And then the doctor gonna get to guessing, and you don't want that. So you got to know yourself, know your body, get into it with yourself, okay? Get you a journal. When things start happening, get you a journal, like a weekly journal. And I don't know if you get headaches every day at a certain time, write that down. Okay, if your stomach is upset after eating certain things, write that down. Get to know yourself so that when you do go to the doctor or go get a physical or go to a holistic specialist or whatever the case, you can tell them what's going on with you. Okay? And that's all right. We write stuff down because we can't remember everything. Honey, we got a whole life going on. Honey, and if you got kids, a husband, mama, daddy, anybody else, job, school, activities, whatever, child, you expect to remember everything about yourself? No. Honey, I went today to the dentist, honey, wore this little dress. When they moved, now, first of all, don't judge me. I'm a very natural woman, okay? Honey, but when she moved the light around, to put the light over me, honey, when it moved around, it ran across my leg. And for a pair of seconds, I looked down, I said, Tabney, when the last time you didn't shave, girl, and you got the nerve to have a dress on? Honey, I can't remember everything. But who didn't care? Honey, I'm not here to get my legs done. Honey, I'm here to get these teeth worked on, okay? And if she got something to say about my hair on my legs, then it'll be the last time I come and sit at the dental chair, all right? But that's my business. But I'm just telling you that to say, honey, we all forget some stuff. We all sometimes forget to check in on ourselves and be like, Lord, what I ain't did for myself in a while. Tonight, I'm going to get it together. Honey, and apparently my husband don't mind it. Although, to be honest, my hair on my legs is so fine. It don't grow. I only have to shave my legs probably 3 times a year. And I know that's a blessing. My daughter always be like, I can't stand you. How in the world you go all year and don't have to shave? I probably ain't shaved. Oh, well, not probably. I know I ain't shaved since last year. But you would never know it until a certain light hit it. Then I see it. But yeah. It happens. Okay? So anywho, Ruth, that's great. That's great advice. She said create a good relationship with your doctors. Yeah. And if it's a good one. And let's just say this. If the doctor don't seem like they know or they don't seem like they're listening, then that ain't the doctor. If a doctor does not listen to you and they're so quick to say, well, listen, let me tell you what I think, that's probably not the doctor for you. There's some great ones out there. But remember what I told you before. Doctors are not taught to heal. They are taught to medicate. Every now and then you'll find a great one who says, you know what, eat this. That'll help that. That'll fix that. But most doctors, okay, most doctors are taught to medicate. And listen, I read this the other day, and it was so powerful. And I'll leave you with this. When you think about all these doctors and all the ones that prescribe you medication after medication after medication, honey, if the prescription worked, why do you need a refill? Hello? I'll wait. That's it. Just think about that. If it worked, why do we need to get it refilled? Just a question. So, take charge of your own body, of your own mental, physical, spiritual welfare. And be good to yourself. All right? Now that's it. I pray that tonight you all have a most amazing night. And tomorrow, baby, I pray that you have a good day. But baby, if you can't, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. I love y'all. I'll talk to you later.